Hello everyone, welcome back to Roll. So we've seen that the RNG to get to a 16 die build is going to be quite intense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the things that I've learned about the 16 die strategy and implement them into the 5 die strategy and try and improve my own high score. So we'll start up by loading up 2 97 faces and go from there. Alright, we have our pair of 97s. I will concede, at one point I thought I had right clicked on something to flag it in the shop and then I rolled past it and I just spent as much as I'd rolled, so it wasn't the most efficient early game I've ever had, but that's fine. We are going to upgrade our shop. Then we're going to buy a couple of these things while they're here. I'll make some extra 7s over here just because we can, really, before we re-roll. And then we're pretty quickly going to fly past our second shop. Don't really need any of this. I'll take a +1 just because we already have the funds for it. Then we're going to go straight to our next shop tier. Gets another dice. Then we're going to re-roll here. Now what we're looking for is 6x re-rollers up top, a 4x for our 97, and any 50% lottery faces. And we're just going to farm those out for a while at this tier of shop. There's a 4x, so we'll save up for that. It's going to be a chunk of rolls, but that's fine. I'm going to stick that on our 97. Get our free reroll. There's another 4x and a 3x. I think we're not going to worry about that right now. There's a 6 times reroll. Now in the 16 die game, you don't take the 2x 6 rerolls because the number of times you reroll impacts how expensive shop refreshes become, as I understand it from what people have told me. So we avoid getting 2 rerolls until we can get universal larger rerolls later. So right now we're just looking for a lottery face at 50% chance. There you go. Was there 2 there? Was there one on the far right hand side as well? No, that was something else. Right, we're just going to stick this for now. I think we can stick it in the center. I think that'll be fine. In fact, I'm not going to stick it in the center. I'm going to stick it over here on the left. And then at some point move the 97 die onto one of the other locations and use that as our funding for a while. So I think I'm ready to drop onto our next tier of shop, and that's where we're going to start being introduced to passives and voids and shop refreshes. That's going to be the trickier stuff to find. That's going to be where a lot of our RNG is. There's another one of those guys immediately. Is lovely. Less than 6 die double reroll we will also take, because that's going to be a universal 2 times reroll until we get to a universal 3 times reroll. Now the second one we can put up here, I think, for now. Let's put it over here. We'll save the because we want left to rights to go for slot machine, so we'll spare the top one for shop reroll faces when we find it. Hopefully this isn't too expensive. We got there. Take that. We will refresh. There's a void. There's a shop refresh adder, so these are the things that we want to see. Let's start with the void. That's going to go on here with our 97s for a while. Then we'll get our shop refresh adder up top. Then I'm going to take double highest die here. I think now's an okay time for it. Lottery failure reroll. We already have 2 universal rerolls, so we'll keep hunting. We want 10x previous roll multipliers that I don't think we're going to find at this stage. Prime faces increasing by 300% we'll go for. Now, it's entirely possible that I should be ignoring all of these passives until a little whiles later once we've got the other stuff that we want to refresh for. But again, now the temptation is to just keep buying the passives. So let's keep looking for voids first. And we'll come back for more passives later. There's 6 times 3 rerollers. Pick one of those up. And we will stick it in... We'll stick it in the center for its earning potential. So we want to see more voids, more shop refresh adders. There's another 6 times triple reroll. And then we're going to ignore some of the rest of the passives for now. Going to get that top die refresh rerolling 3 times because I want those extra rerolls as fast as possible. Do we want any more of these guys? I think we do for now. You can probably join this guy over here for a minute. Right, we need more voids. We'll take a 10x. It's going to go on the other 97 that we haven't put a multiplier on yet. So by not buying a bunch of the stuff that we could have taken already, we're keeping this stage cheaper while we hunt for stuff rather than increasing our costs too much in the early game. We will take 6 triple rerolls though, just to make sure we get that going on all of our die. We don't need to move any of our die yet, I don't think. We can do that later. Do we want BOGO? Not really, because we're not looking for that many different things to be buying right now. There's another shop face adder. There's another triple reroll we can put on that right hand side. More passives we're going to hold off on. And now we're really just hunting voids. Because apparently this is the easiest time to find them. And yet we're still just not finding them. So we're just going to keep looking, hope that our shop refreshers don't get too expensive, and keep working on finding shop reroll faces to make free rerolls as well. There's Rigged Machine. I'm going to pick that up now. It's going to be expensive, and we don't really have lottery faces yet. But I'd rather buy it now while I have the chance than not. Just can't find the voids, can we? This would increase our earning potential incredibly, but again, it's going to mean that everything hunting at this time is going to be way more expensive. There's another shop refresh adder. Now the game is laughing at me and my lack of voids. Another shop refresh adder. There's a void. Grateful to see it. It's going to go right here. Now at some point we want to move those 99s off as well. There's a void. Just like buses. Right, now I'm going to look for a move die face selector. Our reroll's getting very expensive now. So as soon as we can move a 50% face onto that center die, we'll be ready to progress to our next shop level. Of course, it's not going to give us that now either, is it? We might grab another void, just for right now. Don't think it'll do us any harm. Though we'll take factor 18 multiplier as well. Stick that... Oh, we don't have a bottom die yet, of course. Stick that here for now. Still looking to move 2 faces. Right, now we're seeing more passives. And clearly our shop refreshers have gotten incredibly expensive now. There's another shop refresh adder. I think that finishes off our top die. I just want to be able to move a die face. I should have done it sooner. I'll take a couple more passives. Now what I might be doing is screwing myself over for when we try and look for all the 7s later on our rerolls. But hopefully our shop refresh adders will do us a lot of good in trying to find those. We're going to want doubles bonuses, but that can wait. No 99s bonus, I'll take, because that's going to be immediately impactful. Just no sign of a mover die face. There's another void. I really don't think we need to take any more than we have. There's what we're looking for. So we'll stick that here. And then go to our next tier of shop, I think. We'll buy a clover just because we have cash. Stick it there. Right. We get one more die. I'm going to be refreshing our shop at this time, I think. There's slot machine. We'll grab that, because additionally you can now attach face multipliers to lottery faces, which is going to be important for us. We want this 10x multiplier. That's going to go right here on our 97 that does not have the 10x on it. We don't have combined face multipliers yet, do we? We do not. So that's going to have to wait. And that's what we're looking for. There's one of the ones that we had been hunting that then eventually didn't need. So we're going to take all the 7s. And stick that on here. So this is going to kill our prime earning. But hopefully, if all's going well, this is going to be okay. We'll pick up 6 times reroller for that bottom die. Yeah, that went pretty well. So you're getting rerolled now. Then what's next? We're going to need some of you down here. Or I can put it over here and then move that whole die down. No, because we want these to all be more 7s when we get them. So we're going to stick that down here. Then we're going to want to move one of you down to here. Right, things are going pretty well, I think. Now it's just a case of finding many of the passives that we want. Triples bonus will be good if we can get all the 77,777s that we can dream of. 6 die increase we do not want. The rest of this stuff I do not think we want. This is going to get really expensive now because we're going from 3 million to 4 billion. Yeah, that was unpleasant, wasn't it? Well, hopefully our die for giving us shop rerolls can come through in clutch right now. Yahtzee rerolls we don't need. Run increase we don't need. We'll grab another one of you. And we'll stick you over here. Pushing the wrong buttons is going to be the end of me, I swear. Right, do I want to swap anything right now? Because it's relatively cheap to do so. The voids are where we want them to be. This is all fine for now. I think we're all right. So we'll just get that refunded to us. I'll take a 5 times previous roll and just stick it down here. We'll probably overlap it later, but it's there for now. Then the rest of this isn't stuff we want. There's another 10x previous roll multiplier. That's going to be valuable to us. And there's combined face multipliers. That's also going to be really good for us. So we'll take that first. This is where I think I should have maybe invested in buy one, get one. But we're going to try and get that guy to 99 in the center. Then 10 times previous roll multiplier. Eventually we're going to want to do stuff up here. But I'll take the 10x previous roll multiplier for now. Just because it's better than a lot of the other stuff we have going on. And we can move faces around later, hopefully, without incurring too much of a problem. We're not doing anything with wilds today. There's all in. And there's another lottery face. There's another 10x. Is it too soon to go all in? That's the question I now have. I'm going to guess that most of our earning is coming from that central die, really. Let's see how long it takes us to get 1 billion. Not very long. Right, you are going over here. I just want to see lots more of those, basically. I'm going to take... Go on then, let's go all in. And I hope this doesn't screw everything up. So that is all of our numerical faces now do nothing, right? All numeric faces have a value of 0. So we want to start burning off our numeric faces pretty fast. They're not going to be doing anything for us anymore. Numbers less than 13 rerolling we don't need. Wilds we could consider just replacing off stuff that's not doing anything else right now. $2x will buy just because it's so cheap. Really now it's going to be a hunt for all the passives in the world and lots of 77777s. Do I want to move something while I have the option? I don't think so. Right. Oh. Let us then refresh. And again, everything gets ludicrously expensive. But look, 800% lottery bonus. We definitely want. So now that center die is really going to start paying dividends. 10x previous roll multiplier. We're going to want eventually. And so for right now, I'll stick it over here. There's going to be a lot of moving at the end once we've got more of what we want. Add previous roll to rerolls. We'll grab now. That was a giant lottery roll, whatever we just got. Single set of a kind we want. We can pick up another wild, although that's incredibly expensive. And we don't actually need it, so we'll hold off on that now. So now we're looking really for all of the 7s. Non-standard multiples we want with the doubles that we just got, and I want this 10x to go on here to get that up to 9 towards 99. This guy we need to roll for. That's fine, we will roll for it. Just waiting for that center die to pay out basically. Let's turn on... Oh, analytic mode is on. There you go, there's 2 lots of something. What am I flagged for? This is 8 trillion, billion, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion we're looking for. So we jump from 2 to 5. Hopefully we'll jump to 8 soon. 7. Come on, one more. There you go. Grab this. Now we have lots of rerolls to work with, which is good, because we have lots of things we need to find and everything's really expensive now. So we want more all the 7s, basically. These we can keep adding on to our 7 in the center when we can afford them. And this 4x I would like as well. I'd like a 10x, but that's going to be incredibly expensive when we get to it. But I worry we need to find more stuff to make our earning more regular at this time. Because when we hit our lotteries, it's good. But when we're not hitting them, it's pretty rough. Alright, that's improving. This is 2. Right, so we're going to pick up this and stick it on here where those shop refreshers aren't doing too much else for us right now. Still need more all of the 7s. So I'm actually going to skip by a lot of the passives now and really look for those, although stuff like this is going to be really big for us. %100% reroll bonus. I do also really want another 10x and another pair of 5x's to amp this guy up. I think what I might have done is gone too big on passives. Oh, that was a big one. Too big on passives before getting all the 77777s that we want. That might be where this has gone unideally for us. I'm going to buy this just because it's so relatively cheap. We'll stick that over here. Will we? No, we'll stick it over here. But we still just need to see lots more of all the 7s, basically. Part of me now regrets not investing in more BOGOs earlier, but I'm not going to start now. And where are all of my all the 7s? That's what I want to know. So that's 74 times now. $84 times. I'm going to grab a clover just because I want these guys to pay out as frequently as possible. We just need more lottery faces. That's the long and short of it, and we're not getting them in our random number generation, which is the painful part. We can have non-standard multiplier bonuses now. There's one. Can't afford it yet, but we will in a moment. And we're going to stick that over here, I think. Finish off this right-hand side die. We do want one of these guys. What I'm tempted to do, actually, is swap this die with this die that actually has lottery faces working on it. So I'm going to put one of you on here. Then swap this guy with this guy. $10x is really expensive, but I'd love to change that 5x up top for it if I could. Can we get some very big bonus? Oh, there's 18 to 19 pretty fast. So many rolls that appear to have nothing happen on them. Alright, that's looking to be incredibly expensive. We need to get 10 times as much as we already have for that, so maybe we're going to hold off on that one, unfortunately. We need more of all the 7s is the thing that I want, the thing that we need. Mostly for consistency, basically. There's Passive Hunter, a bit late coming. Especially when we've got 44 rerolls already. We'll take another 100% no weights bonus though. Do I want to try... No, we don't need Passive Hunter. We don't. Not for the cost of E20. Fewer than 6 die, 300% bonus. Single set of a kind, 300% bonus. We definitely want both of those. So we're trying to get past E22 is my record. We've got 400-ish more rolls to do it. Let's Passive Hunter again. There's a 10x previous roll. I would love. Don't think we're going to get there. So we've been short just a bunch of these guys, basically. So I'm actually going to swap out the void face here. No, I'm not going to swap out 5x previous roll here for another one of those. Top 3 would be massive right now, if we could ever afford it. We can. Still got 200 rolls left. That's still a lot of rolls. I don't think attached multipliers stack does much for us right now. More of these guys. Very late and very expensive. Alright, we're basically in line with my record now. E20 on E22. We must have just hit something very large because this is very cheap equivalently. Alright, I'm going to get rid of a 2x here. What I've really done is neglected that bottom die. I should have been doing something way more with that at some point, but there's only so many things my brain can do. Right, this 5x here is cutting down this 8 to a 5, which seems not very expensive at all. And I'll even just stick it there. That numeric face isn't doing anything else for us. Right, now this is comparatively laughably expensive. If I buy this now, there's no way I promote my score to an E23, basically, I don't think. Although it's only half of what we've got. Alright, what do we want to swap out now? I think we've got 2 over here, 2 over there, 1 in the centre. Do we have any move faces anywhere? We don't currently. So I'm going to stick this here. There's another one. We can just about nearly afford it, but then that would be almost everything that we have. We have 122 rolls left. This would be 2.3 of our 2.8 just to buy that. I will buy a 5x to put this 84 up to 89, and just because it gets us to 99 perfectly, I'll buy that one. I'm reluctant to buy this now. I think we just roll down to 0 and hope to get a couple of good lotteries to stick us right up into E23 or higher territory. So all the times that these guys have 0 in their result. No huge payouts at the end to get me from... If we can get this 8 to a 10, go 9 to 10, this would be E24, which would be much better than my previous. I don't think we're going to get it. Alright, well, it's going to be a new high score for me. We did a lot with what I'd learned. I think we need to find more all of the 7s sooner, and possibly do more with the top and bottom die that I really neglected here. But the journey continues. I keep learning. Let's see where we are now on the leaderboard. We have eclipsed my previous E22, and that was only a 1 E22. This is an 8 E23. G Lord UK. Are we top 100? 50th. That is unexpected, but very welcome. Alright, we are in the top half of the top 100, so there you go. That will be a fun YouTube title later on. In any case, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying these videos, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.